Praises and glorification is given to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors is given to the elders of Great Millstone. And honors to you brothers who labor in the spirit of true faith, sincerity, diligence in the best of your abilities, and spreading the sound doctrine gospel of the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of the anointed Savior, the Son of the Most High, Yahweh Shai. I want to go do a real quick to the point lesson, touching on the Hebrew alphabet. Now, when you come into the truth and you learn Hebrew words, you learn the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, we all start from the basis, the foundation of going through the Hebrew alphabet, as well as the Hebrew word study guide, which is on the greatmillstone.info website. So in this quick to the point video, I'm going to do a quick lesson to help brothers to gain the basic foundation of knowing the Hebrew alphabet. As we can see, this is the ancient Hebrew alphabet. All right, the Lashawan Kodash, or the Iberyath Zakwan, which is how you say ancient Hebrew in Hebrew. All right, in the language of Hebrew. And also Lashawan Kodash means the holy tongue. So as you can see, we read from right to left when we read into the Hebrew. That's the true correct way of reading. Not how Esau, the so-called white Caucasian man's method of reading from left to right is done in this current world of society here in Babylon and in the Western Hemisphere. But the true correct way of reading is from right to left. So when you read the alphabet and when you read in Hebrew in general, you read from right to left. The first word of the alphabet is the Hebrew word ah. The second is ba. The third is ga. The fourth is da. The fifth is ha. The sixth is wa. The seventh is za. The eighth is cha. The ninth is ta. The 10th is ya. The 11th is ka. The 12th is la. The 13th is ma. The 14th is na. All right. The 15th is sa. The 16th is I. The 17th is pa. The 18th is tza. The 19th is kwa. The 20th is ra. The 21st is sha. And the 22nd is ta. So to read the Hebrew, you must know the alphabet pretty good to help you get, like I said, that fundamental foundational basis. And there's a method that'll help you learn the Hebrew in a rather easy way. You know, I was taught this by a guy. He's off though, but it was a good method. And he probably got it from the old school back in One West, going back to our elders when they had learned and studied and pushed the Hebrew. Okay, so when you read Hebrew or want to study to learn the Hebrew alphabet, you go Abagadahawaza, Abagadahawaza, Abagadahawaza. Kind of like that old American military song they have, like 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. But you keep repeating it over and over and over like this. Abagadahawaza, Abagadahawaza, Khataya, Khataya, Kalamanasa Aipa, Kalamanasa Aipa, Tazakwa, Rashata, Tazakwa, Rashata. It is simple because, you know, the mother of gaining skill is repetition. Doing something over and over and over and over consecutively until you mastered it. All right. Like the elders gave the other week when the brothers from Dallas came down to fellowship, or the few of the brothers from the GMS Dallas congregation came down to fellowship, they gave a reference towards a boxer. He gains his perfect jab by constantly throwing that jab when he's in the gym training until he perfects it and masters it. Just like the boxer Andre Ward, man, or the boxer Guillermo Rigondeaux. That's my favorite boxer right there. I forgot his first name. Or even Floyd Mayweather. He has that stab jab down pack. He steps right in, he's right out. After he takes your breath, he's right out when he hits you with the stab jab. How did they gain that? By repetition. So again, you would start with Abagada Hawaza, Abagada Hawaza, Khataya, Khataya, Kalamana Sa'ai Pa, Kalamana Sa'ai Pa, Tazakwa Rashata, Tazakwa Rashata. So it's like Abagada Hawaza, Abagada Hawaza, Khataya, Khataya, Kalamana Sa'aipa, Kalamana Sa'aipa, Tazakwa, Tazakwa, Rashata, Rashata. You just keep repeating it over and over and over and over and over and over until you basically get it down pat. You know, that's one of the ways how I learned the Hebrew alphabet. And eventually I got into, studying the notebook, the GMS Great Millstone Study Guide note packet for the Hebrew words, and eventually going to the blue letter. Going to the blue letter and looking up words in Hebrew and pronouncing it the correct way, as opposed to the Yiddish spelling and pronunciation you'll see in the blueletterbible.org for Hebrew words within the concordance when you look it up on the concordance. Okay? As we can read and see right here, all the Hebrew is all ah sounds. They're all ah sounds, except for the one I sound. In the Hebrew, it's all ah sounds. There's only one I sound. Okay? And pretty much you will go in eventually into the Lord's Prayer, the Adawan Palah, or the Palah Adawan, or probably you more likely say Adawan Palah, because remember Hebrew is right to left. So you would more likely read or speak Hebrew right to left, so to speak. Just like how these other languages around the world, like Spanish, like French, Creole, and etc., when you speak it, it's always right to left. America is the only language, the bastard language that is, because America is a bastard language. All languages outside of the ancient Hebrew are bastard languages, all right? And they're the main bastard language that's just totally ass backwards, man. But anyway, I hope you brothers are edified by this real quick to the point lesson, and may your brothers practice the repetition of saying the Hebrew alphabet, and you get that down pat. And once you get that down pat, you can write the characters, as you can see on the screen, till you get the characters down pat, and that way you can remember it by heart. I ain't looked at the Hebrew in a long time, and I remember the characters by heart, and I can say the Hebrew alphabet by heart, because it's instilled and it's installed inside my soul from reincarnation. Okay? So I want to say all praises and glorification is always given to Yahweh and belongs to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our elders that rule well and that push the sound doctrine out of all these false prophets who claim to know the scriptures and to be men of the Lord. And props honors to you brothers who labor in sincerity and diligence to the best of your ability and retaining this sound doctrine and constantly spreading it for the will of the Most High to be fulfilled. I say, Shalom.